Hey y'all, it's Naya. I say this every video, but shit, I know it's been a long time, but hey, I had to take some time to myself, meditate, get to know Naya, get in touch with Naya. Shit, just love Naya for a few days. You feel me? But if you are from my big old family, welcome to my channel. If you are not from my big old family, or if this is your first time at my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, talk to me, I talk back. Don't be afraid to comment. I don't care what it is that you got to say. I ain't scared of nobody's comments. So shit. We about to get to it. I love y'all. I was actually thinking about in the process of me spending time with Naya, it sprung on me to do moon readings. Now I don't know if that's like an official thing. I'm sure it gotta be. It gotta be because it makes sense to me. But I'm gonna do that, and I actually feel need to start off with Moon and Taurus. So that's how I'm going to start off today. Hold on, let me get my That's what I'm gonna start off with today, Moon and Taurus. Now, if you don't know how to get your birth chart to see what your moon rising, north and south nodes and houses and all those things are, I will have a couple links in the description box for you to be able to get that information for yourself. But you will need to know your exact date of birth and as well as your place of birth. Now, people might think like, why the fuck would I know where I was born at? Some people don't know. I mean, shit. But you need to know the city, state that you was born in, and as well as your exact time that you were born. So if you are interested in getting your chart, make sure that you look in the description box below. I'll have a couple links down there for y'all so y'all can get that for yourself. But we're going to go ahead and start with Moon and Taurus. And I actually feel like starting with some Scarcity oracles for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Moon and Taurus. I really just felt like doing Moon and Taurus. I don't know why. But Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Moon and Taurus. I don't know why I felt like doing it. Or why I was told to do it. I don't know. So the first two that I had that came up, the first one that I had that came up is your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative, and accountability. Let me switch fingers. Put this down. Okay. Let me get one more. So Moon and Taurus, your life is in your hands, or it's in your control, or you need to take control of certain aspects of your life, Moon and Taurus. But let me get one more. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Taurus. Artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. So I feel like also too, Taurus, maybe, or Moon and Taurus, excuse me, maybe you're learning how to better tune your talents, or maybe you are learning how to, I don't know, you could be training your voice or looking at different instruments or whatever, but maybe you're looking at different ways on how to elevate the way that you express yourself. Let me get one more for Moon and Taurus, please. Divine Feminine, thank you. Divine Masculine. I have baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So I feel like Taurus too, don't wait on a certain confirmation for you to do a thing, or for you to act in a certain way, or to make a certain move. But you got, your life is a canvas and baby steps. So 1 foot at a time, Moon and Taurus. I feel like too, don't think that everybody is supposed to support you. That's not the case. Everybody is not support you. You're not, everybody's energy is to not, you don't want everybody's energy. I'm gonna leave it at that. You don't want everybody's energy. So don't think that everybody is supposed to support you, because it's certain energies that maybe you need to stay away from to protect yourself and your creative abilities. But artist, manifestation, creative accountability, action, and follow your intuition before it makes sense. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Do what you feel is right to do, Moon and Taurus. Do what you feel is right to do. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Moon and Taurus, some angel messages. Oh, I have you are never alone. Let me get 2 more for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Moon and Taurus. You are never alone. I'm gonna try not to hold y'all up for too long. You feel me? I'm gonna try not to hold y'all up for too long. I have appreciate your talents. Moon and Taurus. Something about your talents, love. You are never alone. Appreciate your talents. Love is your energy and feel joy in all you do. When it starts to feel like a job, Taurus, that's when you become disinterested. Or I feel like when things start to feel like a job, or when things start to feel more of an more so of an When things start to feel like more than an obligation than they do a passion, that's when things go left. So I feel like Moon and Taurus as well, don't forget your passion, or don't forget why you started doing something or why you did something in the first place. But you are never alone. Appreciate your talents. So I feel like too, even if you are someone who feels highly about reverencing your ancestors, or I don't know, like, realize that you are your ancestors' wildest dream, okay? You have the ability and the freedoms to be able to do things that they never did, all right? So I feel like if you are someone who's about, reverencing your ancestors and communicating with them, or, respecting them, or, you know what I'm saying, showing gratitude, to their energy, whether it be through ancestor altars, whether it be through meditation, or just your being, period. I feel like the best way to show that you appreciate your ancestors and that you love them is by moving in your talents. You are never alone, and appreciate your talents. So I feel like ask for guidance to Moon and Taurus. Ask for guidance, ask for help, whether that be from someone that you can truly trust in this earthly realm, or rather be beyond here. Ask for guidance. Love is your energy, and feel joy in all you do. Moon and Taurus. Taurus, what's that? The third chakra? The heart chakra? Yeah. Love is your energy, and feel joy in all you do. If it does not make you happy, dismiss it. All right, let's keep going. Let me get some goddess oracles. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Moon and Taurus. If it don't make you happy, Moon and Taurus, dismiss it. All right? 2 more. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Moon and Taurus. Oh, shit. All right. So I got Mamlambo, self-sabotage. And then I also have Sukoyant, scarcity. Self-sabotage and scarcity. So the second starseed oracle that came out says, follow your intuition. I got Sekhmet, wounded healer. But the second starseed oracle that we had come out said, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Self-sabotage, scarcity, and then wounded healer. I want to read these out for you, Moon and Taurus, excuse me. Let's see what this is. I feel like certain numbers as well, certain numbers that maybe, I'm going to say, could be seeing a lot of 2s, a lot of 3s, whatever, but I just feel like numbers divisible by 6. Is that the term I want to say? Like numbers that can be divided into 6. So 2s, 3s, shit like that. With 9, I say 3s. Let me stop. Let me keep going. I just feel like, but let me just keep going, because I don't know what word, like, I hope I use that word right. Okay, so self-sabotage. It says you are holding yourself apart from your blessings. What ancient pain are you trying to stuff down, numb, ignore, or avoid? What does your self-sabotage help you to avoid? So you had creative accountability, Taurus. Now that just doesn't have anything to do with making music or paintings or poetry, or creative in a sense of in that way of self-expression, because you can express yourself through words as well, but also with creative accountability. What did you create? Period. Not just the artsy side, but what did you create? Period. Did you create confusion? Did you create separation? Did you create hurt feelings? What did you create, and take accountability for it? Not just the goods, not just the good things, or the things that glitter, or that's pretty, or whatever, but also the tough shit too, Moon and Taurus. It says, what does your self-sabotage help you to avoid? It says your inner saboteur is clever. Seductive patterns of behavior block your path and your power. Distractions, addictions, cravings, and unhealthy habits will not bring you your best. It says your inner bully is the voice telling you you messed up. The part of you that is jealous, the anger you don't know what to do with, your stuck inner procrastinator, and your toxic relationship choices. So now when it talks about these habits, seductive patterns, it gave examples of addictions, cravings, and unhealthy habits, but that can also be too as far as like your state of mind. Keeping your mind in a certain space, or even having the understanding that something something shouldn't be what it is, but deciding not to change it, keeping that cycle going, that is a form of a seductive pattern, or toxic, I'll say addiction, or whatever, or an unhealthy habit. That is an example of that. You can know that something ain't really, you know, you can feel something in your spirit, but if you don't move on it in the form that it's brought to you, which could the right way or whatever, that's another unhealthy habit. Pushing stuff down, not taking accountability, but like just, you know, is that can be an unhealthy habit as well. Okay? So it says, stop terrorizing yourself with broken promises of discipline. Instead, choose devotion to your chosen pathways. What inspired action can you take today? The goddess declaration for this card, Mamlambu's Self-Sabotage, it says, I have compassion for myself. I have compassion for myself. So I feel like also too, Moon and Taurus, don't be wanting other people to have compassion for you. Whatever you want from this world, you got to give it to yourself first. If you don't, you'll never have it. That's just period. That's fucking facts. It says you have so much more than you realize. You have access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasures, and prosperity. Be grateful for your riches. So the second angel message that we had come out, Moon and Taurus, said appreciate your talents. You're being told here to be grateful for your riches, and you have access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasures, and prosperity. So I feel like Moon and Taurus, there is so much around you, or so many blessings that you just do not see it. I feel like being stuck in certain earthly matters or certain things that you feel is necessary on this earth for you to survive or be happy or whatever, without even realizing that you already got your gold. You feel me? Like wanting or pressed to have silver so bad, not realizing that you've already had your gold all this time. Let's keep going. It says, stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimble full of water. It doesn't feel like it when you're desperate, but scarcity and lack are an illusion. It says prosperity is believing that there is an overflow, more than enough love, happiness, well-being, and money to go around. Vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves. The third angel message that we had come out here, Moon and Taurus, said love is your energy. Realize when you are being sucked dry or taken advantage of. It talked about being desperate in here. It said it doesn't feel like it when you're desperate, but scarcity and lack are an illusion. You are never alone. So don't fall into a desperate space and allowing vampires to leech or try to take your energy or try to manipulate you or whatever the fuck, because you're stuck in that desperate illusion. All right? So it says, that is scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, and jealous. Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for right now? The goddess declaration for this card says, my blessings always overflow. My blessings always overflow. So the last one we're going to read, Wounded Healer, and then we're going to keep it pushing, y'all. And like I always say with my readings too, if it don't apply, let it fly. All right? Don't wake up and choose the path of an asshole today. Okay? All right, segment Wounded Healer. It says, heal thyself. Everyone gets your best except you. You are a healer among your tribe. Stop putting your needs last. Moon and Taurus, focus on you and your shit only. If you need answers, you need to dig deep. If you need guidance, you need to dig deep. You need to dig deep, ask questions, whatever it is. Use your intuition to your benefit. But stop putting your needs last. Moon and Taurus, focus on your motherfucking self. Okay? It says, when did you decide to become a martyr? Take a breath. Wounded healers hold sadness, rage, and fears of brokenness. It says, being a warrior wasn't a choice of our beloved mothers, of our beloved foremothers. They did the best they could. But being a goddess warrior for us is knowing that we have the choice not to fight all the time. Deep dive questions. What are your swords, the weapons you use to fight? And what are your shields and ways you defend yourself? Excuse me. It says, dare to lay the burdens down along with your swords and shields. The goddess declaration for this card says, it is safe to put myself first. It is safe to put myself first. Let's keep it going. I hope y'all been staying hydrated out here. Get y'all some water, okay? Get your alkaline, your distilled, your springs and things, whatever you choose. But I hope y'all staying hydrated. I personally drink alkaline, spring water, distilled water. Those my three. That's what I like. All right. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Thank you. First quarter moon in Taurus, release control. First quarter moon in Taurus, release control. Also, Taurus, you are not for everybody. I feel like release control and stop trying to control, moon in Taurus. You can have a hope or a preference, but at the same time, too, don't be so stuck in a box that you fuck around and miss your blessings. With this Mom Lambo self-sabotage, don't keep keeping yourself. Don't be the reason you're not being blessed. Don't block your own fucking blessings. I can understand, or I can definitely get the point of wanting someone who is a certain type of way, or maybe who believes in certain things that you do, you know, having equally yoked. But at the same time, even two people who are meant for each other, who are in love with each other, argue and disagree from time to time. So don't get so stuck in this preference of what you feel like is right that you fuck around and miss your blessings. So I'm gonna use this as an example. If having a relationship, being married, and having a family and different things are the end goal, and let's say you're religious, but you don't believe in dating outside of your religion, that's fine. If that's cool. But your ass gonna be by yourself for a long motherfucking time. All right? So I feel like don't be pressed for nothing. Like, allow things to happen. Go with the flow. Release control. And Moon and Taurus, stop trying. You can't control everything. You can't control people's mouths. You can't control what they say, what they think. None of that shit. What they do. Release control. First quarter moon in Taurus. The second one that I had came out is first quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. Keep your heart open. I feel like to new people, and as well as new people, and as well as to new opportunities. Moon in Taurus. Keep your heart open. First quarter moon in Libra. Let me get one more. Your heart chakra. Love is your energy. So I feel like Moon in Taurus, you could be going through a situation to where you want love right now, or you are desiring love, but you're in the way. I ain't gonna lie, you might be in the way, and you might be the problem. We gonna get to the tarot in a second, but let me go ahead and get one more of these Moonology cards. Manifestation oracles for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Moon in Taurus. You might be in the way, beloved. I ain't gonna lie, you might be in the way, my love. It might be your fault while you by yourself, Moon in Taurus. Yeah, full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. Now, as I do these moon readings, y'all, I don't want y'all to feel attacked. I don't want y'all to feel, because it's not my intention. I mean, if you do, it's not my intention. I can't do nothing about how you feel. But we gonna keep it all the way a buck here, all right? Like, being in my meditation, I'll be like, I be being too nice. Do I be being too nice? I be being too nice. Like, we gotta take Moon and Taurus. If you want a relationship, or if you want marriage, or if you desire something, it is you are in the way of why you don't have it. Take a reality check, full moon in Capricorn. You had creative accountability come out here on our first Starseed Oracle. We can't just take accountability or own it. Oh, I did that. I did all the great shit. But you have to also be able to take accountability for the shit that actually wasn't so good too. So rather it be saying certain things that could have caused a frenzy in a way, or rather it be, judging someone and then turn around doing exactly what they did, or whatever the fuck it is. It's like, or judging something too soon or whatever. You have to take accountability for those things. And I feel like too, Moon and Taurus, if you want credit for your creativeness, you have to start taking accountability, or you have to start taking credit for your own shit in your personal life. I hope that makes some type of sense the way I said it. But Moon and Taurus, if you want credit for your shit, you have to start taking accountability in your personal life. That's facts. Let's go ahead and get to the tarot here. I love y'all, Moon and Taurus. I do. Your mind is like no other. Cherish it, nourish it. Cherish it, nourish it. Come on, Naya. Come on, girl. See, this is my first time it's not my first, but my first time using my voice this morning. Woke up at about 5:45 today. Set the alarm clock for 6:15. Went back to bed. Then I woke up to do my meditation. I got the 5 of Wands here. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So Moon and Taurus, conflicts with family possibly. Or I feel like too, Moon and Taurus, you could even feel like everybody is ganging up on you. Or it could seem like just a lot of things happening all at one time. Let me get clarity on this. 5 of Wands. Yeah, I got the 4 of Cups here. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So also too, Moon and Taurus, I don't really care about the placements of other people or whatever when I'm reading on specific energy, but I feel like I said, if there's something that you desire and it's not coming to you, or it's not coming in the form that you feel like it is, you will be by yourself, and you will be the reason why you are by yourself. Like that's just what it's gonna be. So if you're in a space of wanting love, or wanting, I'm gonna get out of the example of love. I just feel that so strongly for whatever reason. But if you want love, financial stability, or just different things, I feel like Moon and Taurus, I feel like you may not be listening the way that you should be, Moon and Taurus. I feel like when you're being advised or somebody's talking to you, yeah, I got the King of Swords here. That's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Regardless of the placements, I feel like when somebody's trying to spit game to you or trying to let you into some real shit, Moon and Taurus, allow it to happen, or just at least listen. So I feel like if you are not I feel like there's some piece of advice here that you're not taking, Temperance. I feel like Moon and Taurus, you could be even being told to calm down or slow down, or to be more patient, or to not act so quickly. But realize, like, you acting quickly, or I can understand wanting to get on top of things. I got the Hierophant here. Yeah, be patient. Be patient. I feel like too, Moon and Taurus, don't put your energy every fucking where. Come on, Naya, you can't be dropping shit now. Be professional, bitch. We got the Seven of Pentacles that flipped over. But you have to be patient when it comes down to financial matters. I feel like Moon and Taurus, you want financial stability, and you want a partner. Somebody that's just for you. And I understand that, baby. I got the Two of Swords here. This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But at the same time, too, if you want it, you need to act like you do. You need to put yourself in that same position. Or you need to choose it. So I feel like on one end, wanting it, but at the same time, in a certain way, you counteract that. Like you work against it. Can I get clarity on this Two of Swords here? Yeah, I got the Seven of Swords here too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So regardless of the placements of that too, I feel like I feel like Moon and Taurus, stop asking for things that you are not ready for. So I'm going to use this as an example. Keep on saying that you want a partner, you want to get married, you want more kids, you want this, you want whatever. But at the same time, when it comes down to having certain issues or disagreements, or someone not believing something the way that you do, or feeling the same way about a situation you do, you skate the fuck off. It's like, how can you can't do that. So I feel like Moon and Taurus, I don't want to say learn to compromise, because however you want to, or you get, it's not put what you want to the side. It's just realize that maybe even when somebody is dealing with you, maybe they're doing the same thing. Maybe they're putting some things about you that they don't like to the side. So I feel like Moon and Taurus, your shit do stink. And that's just what all of our shit stink. Don't nobody take a shit and it don't stink. Not a baby, not a toddler, not an old person, none of that shit. Not a teenager, not an adult, I don't care if you're in your 20s, I don't care if you're on a keto diet, bitch, your shit stinks. So it's like it's like that reality check, yeah. I feel like somebody's asking for things that they do not, that they are not fully prepared for. Don't say, oh, I want more kids, I want this, if you haven't even, I'm not going to say master, because who really knows how to master, or who has really mastered taking care or raising a fucking life or bringing up new life. But don't be asking for more kids if you have yet to have come or figured out a peaceful situation with the children that you already have now. I got the Three of Cups here. Yeah, so too, I feel like also somebody may even say that they want a relationship or want to get married, but at the same time, they can't let go of like some type of party life or whatever. I feel like somebody's living two different lives. I got the Page of Cups here. Then I also got the Queen of Cups. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and as well as this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is in here heavy. So Moon and Taurus, if you have been dealing with somebody with those aspects, that's completely up to you. I mean, shit, yeah. But I feel like as far as somebody's intuition, I feel like it's at an all-time high. I got the Fool, I got the Hangman, I got the Seven of Cups, and I also got the Three of Wands here. I'm trying to get my hands together so I can fucking, there we go. I got the Hangman, the Fool. Then I got the Three of Wands. Then I also got the Seven of Cups here too. So I feel like I feel like Moon and Taurus, someone also could have been interested in you, and or vice versa, and somebody could have fucked it up. So Moon and Taurus, you could have been interested in somebody else and they fucked it up, or Moon and Taurus, you could have been, somebody else could have been interested in you and you fucked it up. But I feel like new perspectives and moving on, and I feel like also too, someone is learning to love from a distance. I got the Two of Cups here. This Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I feel like this is a time of manifestation for you, and as soon as you get out of your way, you'll be able to have whatever you want, Moon and Taurus. But with this Page of Cups here, and then this Queen of Cups here too, I feel like as far as like childishness goes, I feel like as far as delivery goes and how words and think, Moon and Taurus, just watch how you say things or watch what you say. I just feel like, say less. I don't know. I can't speak to everyone personally and say, oh, this is your personality to talk too much. But if you are somebody that truly do just talk too much, and I feel like you be tricking on yourself sometimes with how much you may talk. I feel like even if like we had this creative accountability that came out here in our Starseed Oracle, and I was saying how you can't just take accountability for the great shit. You can't just take accountability for, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that's popping or people will want to buy or whatever. You have to take accountability also too for the shit that you said. It's like I gave the example of judging someone. Let's say someone judges me for, I like to wear copper jewelry or, different things or whatever. And it's like just a month ago, they were saying, oh, it's this and copper jewelry ain't shit and it don't do that. But then turn around and they just copper drip down, just got more of it than me. Like, that's not, you can't do shit like that. So Moon and Taurus, whether this be you or whether this be somebody else, but I feel like that shit is not fair, so don't do that. Maybe you need to learn how to speak less. Someone else maybe in your life needs to learn how to speak less. I got the 9 of Wands here, and then I also got the 10 of Pentacles. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pentacles, Cap, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, I feel like as far as like building a family, wanting to move on, but I also feel like too, Moon and Taurus, you could be holding on to somebody else's energy that you may have wanted to be your partner, but that's just not the case with them. If they are not willing or able to be for you what you are to them, or if they don't fit that right mold or whatever the fuck, then no. When we got Sequoia Scarcity, we talk about how lack and in the midst of being desperate, how lack and scarcity and whatnot is an illusion. We not gonna hold on to nobody because of a fucking illusion. Let me get one more. Let me get two more for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Moon and Taurus. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Moon and Taurus. So I felt like a lot, we had this open your heart here. What was this? This quarter moon and this first quarter moon in Libra. I think it said open your heart. So I feel like don't push something, Moon and Taurus, with somebody who is not for you. Yeah, I got the 10 of Pentacles here. I'm sorry, the 10 of Cups here. Family, we had the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so Moon and Taurus is working towards, or you would prefer to have a family, or you would prefer to have financial stability or whatever. So like I said too, yeah, and then I got the eight of Swords here, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You could feel stuck where you currently are, as if it's like, damn, I don't know how I should go about this. I got the King of Cups here. I don't know how I should go about this. Where should I go? I feel like too, a lot of different developing emotions. So Moon and Taurus, maybe you need to sit with feel your feelings, allow them to flow through you, allow them to travel up and down your spine. Don't ignore them. Don't ignore them. When we got this self-sabotage, this Mam Lambu that came out. When we got self-sabotage that came out, if I told you at the beginning of the reading, Moon and Taurus, if it does not make you happy, dismiss it. That's with all things. Things, people. I think I said on my big old live the other day, I cut anybody. I don't give a fuck. Kids, pets, shit, sisters, brothers, aunties, cousins. I don't give a damn. I will cut everybody. I don't give a fuck. My cat, she treading on thin motherfucking ice in this bitch. She treading on thin ice, but if it does not make you happy, Moon and Taurus, then leave it. But I feel like somebody may be still holding on to energy that they really desired or wanted for them to be their partner, or maybe they felt like that person was their soulmate. Yeah, and then I also have the Magician here too. So whoever this is now, whether it's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, whoever it is, I feel like somebody could have tricked themselves out their position or out their blessing because of their mouth. somebody messed up a certain situation or a good thing that they had going on because of their mouth. So, Moon and Taurus, I will say this, whether this resonates for someone that you know or whether this resonates for yourself, say less, Moon and Taurus. Do more and say less, and stop working against yourself. And also, too, don't be holding on to energy that is not for you. So I feel like fake friends as well. Moon and Taurus, watch who you talk to. Watch the people that you confide in. Shit, rather be somebody else needs to watch this about you, Moon and Taurus. Maybe they need to, like I said, look, I can't be, look, we gotta keep it, however it goes. Shit, rather somebody needs to watch what they say to you, Taurus, because you talk too much, or rather somebody, Moon and Taurus, or rather you, Moon and Taurus, need to watch what you say to other people because someone else may talk too much. But I feel like jealousy here too. Jealousy, envy, or I feel like too also doubting you. So I feel like I said, Moon and Taurus, don't hold on to no energy out of desperation or feeling as if you should have a family or have certain things at a certain point of your life, because you don't know who really don't give a, you really don't know people's full intentions for real until you start messing with them in a certain kind of way. You really don't know. But I feel like childishness. I feel like also too always being watched. Social medias, Moon and Taurus, or always watching. Something about social media here. Rather, Moon and Taurus, you're someone who's always on social media. I won't let you down. So I feel like too now when we got this, what this say? We got this, keep your heart open, first quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open, like I said, Taurus, Moon and Taurus, excuse me. Even if a new person that you, or even if someone that you don't particularly feel like fit the image that you want for your family, or the physical appearance or whatever. It's like, I feel like Moon and Taurus, you're beautiful too, but look, if it don't apply, let it fly. You're beautiful too, but at the same time, Moon and Taurus, don't think that you're everybody, that you mark everything off somebody else's checklist either. All right. But I feel like give somebody a chance, Moon and Taurus, because don't be trying to stick to a preference when you've been single for however long. Yeah, I watch your social media. I feel like it's something about some social media here. Somebody watching it or always on it, commenting likes or taking likes back, acting like they really didn't like your shit, Moon and Taurus, or as if they actually don't be trying to whatever. What the fuck ever. Let me get two more. But I feel like give someone a chance, Moon and Taurus. Give someone a chance. Even if like you may have only looked at them as a friend or whatever, but give someone a chance. I can't reach out. Let me get one more. So I feel like Moon and Taurus, I feel like your way, or even if it's the ways of you that people may not favor, I feel like a lot of the things that you do, Moon and Taurus, as far as your emotions, maybe you being distant, or the things that you would prefer to or to not talk about, Moon and Taurus, I feel like it's a way of protecting yourself. Like I gave the example of working against yourself, like saying, oh, I want a relationship, I want this, I want that. But at the same time, you have commitment issues, or at the same time, every time someone gets close to you or expresses some type of love for you, you run away. That don't make no sense. I miss hearing your voice. I won't let you down. I watch your social media. I can't reach out, and I miss hearing your voice. Let me get one more. So also too, Moon and Taurus, I feel like for whatever reason, Moon and Taurus, I feel like something is not over with. Something is not done. I feel like something or someone is going to spin the block one more time. And just because it didn't work previously does not mean it could not work now. I've said this plenty of times in readings before that I've done that. Just because it didn't happen the correct way at that moment does not mean it's not meant to happen. It could just mean that it wasn't meant to happen at that time. Your intellect arouses me. Yes, Moon and Taurus. I told you at the beginning of the reading, you have a mind like no other. You're able to teach someone. Let me get one more. I miss being with you that was about to come out. I have, we don't share the same values. Taurus, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Taurus said, nope, you got to do this. You got to be damn near the same as me for me to fuck with you. That's not right. That's not right. Because there was a time that you wasn't always where you are currently. That's not right. Don't do that, because you don't know too. Because even if, this is the thing with blocking your blessings, this is what happens. So it's like, I'm going to use this as an example. I grew up in church, okay? And let's say somebody, like let's say somebody in the church had their partner wasn't really somebody who did the go to church thing, or wasn't really someone who, you know, may have read the Bible or believed everything the Bible said, whatever, rather than judging them, I feel like Moon and Taurus, be an example. I told you to talk less. I feel like set an example of what it is that you tripping about having so bad. So it's like, if you want me to go to church with you, show me through your life why going to church is so great, or show me through you the discipline or whatever, or like make me like show me through your life why I should be a part of this thing. Moon and Taurus, you don't, even if you want somebody to believe the same thing you do, or he has to be this or she has to be that, you don't, even if they aren't right now, you don't know if you could be the teacher or the catalyst for them to be able to become that thing, rather it be religious or spiritual, or rather it be to change their mind about having more children or whatever. You don't know that if fucking with you and seeing how you live your life and you pop your shit, Moon and Taurus, you don't know that if you could be the one that changed them. You'd be like, you know what? All right, I know before I said I ain't want to have no more kids, but I bust one. I might bust one. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I said I don't go to church and all that, but, you know, my baby be, you know what I'm saying? He be on his shit. She be on her shit. Like, I might show up on Sunday. You just never know the influence that you can have, Moon and Taurus. So don't shut people away or shut people down just because they don't believe or are the same way that you are. Because there was a time, like I said, that you wasn't who you are or felt or believed the way that you believe. All right? Don't be a fucking hypocrite. I love you. I do. But don't be no hypocrite. Don't nobody want that shit. Okay? You'll be by yourself. Let me get one more. Well, actually, let me get 2 Earth oracles for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Moon and Taurus. Moon and Taurus, I watch your social media. I feel like something gonna spin a block, or something is going to start over, or something new is starting. I have transformed with Raven and then run with wolves. I feel like to your heart space, Taurus, I talked about as far as your way of being or something that you may do, maybe just to protect yourself. I feel like you may be doing it just to protect yourself, but I feel like Moon and Taurus, somebody can't get enough of you. And I feel like too, I feel like shit, you could have met somebody, you could have met somebody off of social media and then side of owl. I told you also too, Moon and Taurus, to use your intuition as a benefit to you. Use your intuition as a benefit to you. Let's see. Actually, yeah. And if it does not make you happy, dismiss it. But I feel like emotional maturity. I feel like certain things is just going to take time. So I feel like Moon and Taurus, do better planning, do better budgeting as well of your finances too. But I feel like don't hold on to somebody because you feel like, oh, well, they fit my perfect, like, oh, well, I like tall, dark-skinned men. I like this, and he fit that whole thing. I got to have him, so I'm going to just whatever to have him. No. Absolutely not. Because like I said, you don't know people till you really start living with them, incorporating money, or until you just start making certain major moves or inviting them around family, or you really get yourself tucked in and tight with them. You really start to see like, oh, they're just a manipulator. They just a liar. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, hell no. Don't go nowhere that you are not appreciated. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Moon and Taurus. I feel like also too, Moon and Taurus, relocating to another place will help you find your love as well, the love that you desire. I don't know what it is, but rather be you relocating or them living somewhere else. I feel like a different location may hold the love that you have. I got the Hermit here. Let me get one more. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I think that's what that is in this deck. I don't be really caring to call them by the traditional names in my African American tarot deck, but shit, just so y'all can kind of get an idea. I need to get my words, my speech together. I got the 2 of Pentacles here, and then I also have the 3 of Swords. I got the 2 of Pentacles, and I also got the 3 of Swords. So I feel like also here too, Moon and Taurus, I feel like at this time, as far as like I feel like hard work pays off. But I feel like also too, Moon and Taurus, if you keep trying to do something on your own, you're going to find yourself constantly in the same fucking space. I told you to ask for guidance. I told you whether that be from someone on this realm or someone not here, you need to ask for help. Because the more and more you try to do some shit or fix it by yourself, it's not going to work, or you're going to find yourself confused, or you're going to find yourself yourself irritated. You're going to find yourself unbalanced. So I feel like if you have help around you, good help, then you need to use it. Let me get one more Starseed Oracle for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Moon, and Taurus. So I feel like Moon and Taurus, let go of your pride. Let go of pride and ask for help and talk less. I have Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. I said, Moon and Taurus, you're not for everybody. So the way you talk, the way you dress, what you believe, what you think, you cannot expect for everybody, or at least, hey, you can't even expect for 2% of the people that you run into to be on the same type of time that you is. Moon and Taurus, that's why you may even spend a lot of time alone. Because you're not for everybody. You're learning how to be human. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Learning how to exist in two different realms. Learning how to exist spiritually and as well as humanly. I don't know what the fuck, or in the physical. I hope you get what I'm saying. Shit, you smart. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. The last one that I have is fall into my arms. Surrender. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. Let some shit go. We had the first quarter Moon and Taurus come out. That said release control. Let shit go. In the world, but not of it. Surrender. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. Fall into my arms. Let shit go. So I feel like too, sadness, anger, distrust. Come on, Naya. I feel like too, being let down, or the feeling of being let down, let it go. Let it go. You're not for everybody. Let me get one more for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Moon, and Taurus. All right. So the two that I have says, I hear benevolent messages loud and clear. I am my own healer. Where'd she go? Because, you know, in the midst of the madness, get my big ass big ass finger out the way. Sekhmet, wounded healer. I hear benevolent messages loud and clear. I am my own healer. Confirmation. Moon and Taurus, there's nothing outside of you that would be able to bless you the way that you can be able to bless yourself. There's nothing outside of you that would be able to love you, take care of you, hold you, fuck you. None of that shit. Better than you. Now, wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on now. Whoa. I might have spoke too soon on one of those. I might have spoke too soon on one of those. But the love, the accountability that you want for other people to take to you, I feel like too, the loyalty as well that you want, not just when you're around, but when you're not around as well, that really shows character. Being taken up for, when someone is talking, like wanting someone that will take up for you, even if you're not around when they hear somebody talking about you. Not dealing with someone who will entertain the conversation. So, Moon and Taurus, if that's what you desire, ain't no wrong with it. You deserve it. But you have to do the same. Period. Look at your friendships. How have you handled them? How have you responded to people? Or how have you reacted to people when they've never done anything to you? How have you projected yourself? How have you projected your emotions, Moon and Taurus? You can't control everything. You can't control in there. And I feel like the more you try to control Moon and Taurus is the more you lose control. Let some shit go. The last one that I have is I celebrate my differences. I am free from conformity. I celebrate my differences. I am free from conformity, Moon and Taurus. You will never fit the perfect picture, or the picture perfect standard that society has created for certain life, or for life period. Whether you're a woman or a man or a pen cap, I don't care what you identify as. But you won't fit that. So don't try to. Because the more and more you do, the more and more you lose yourself. And you'll find yourself at ground zero trying to figure out, where the fuck did I go wrong? We don't need to be in that headspace. But as far as trying to keep something around because maybe that was they're the vision, or the whatever you thought it was, like I'm gonna go back to religion and say, shit, I was raised religious, but like, you know what I'm saying, finding a God-fearing man, and he gotta go to church, he gotta da-da-da-da, and you find him and this man is full of hell. This nigga ain't shit. This woman ain't shit. Can't cook, can't clean. This man don't work, don't do nothing, or is so full of himself, or you can't get a word in when you talk, or in certain ways. I feel like too, Moon and Taurus, you don't ever have to change any piece, part, or weight of you to have what it is that you desire. And what I mean by it, hold on now, don't say, oh, I'm fine, I'm perfect. No, because some shit is wrong with all of us, and you got some shit too. We all do. But I'm saying as far as your creativeness, or maybe how you dress, or how you like to talk, or things that you have hanging up in your home, how you like to decorate things, or the subjects that you like to speak on, or whatever. If they ain't on that same type of time, then they just not. But you don't ever tone down your being to have something else or something outside of you. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I ain't trying to hold y'all too long, and I'm damn sure not trying to rant, but we got to be for real here. Don't hold on to some shit that don't want you, Moon and Taurus. Don't try for some shit or try to force. Don't force anything, Moon and Taurus. I feel like something or someone, give it a shot. Give it a chance. Even if you only thought of them or looked at them as a friend or didn't really take certain things too serious, whatever, like, give them a chance. They a really nice person. They loyal. Motherfucker, kiss the ground, you motherfucking walk. Come on, bro. Stop being stupid. That's stupid. That's foolishness. Don't block your blessings because you're in a box. Now, like I said with all my readings, if it don't apply, let it fly. Shit, take what resonate, leave what does not. You feel me? But this right here, love, financial stability, and possibly even feeling trapped or whatever, don't do it. Don't, I feel like you're going to, like somebody, that the very things, Moon and Taurus, that could have turned you on about somebody could be the very fucking things that make you leave them, or the very things that make you unattracted to them. The very things that could have got you all hot and bothered are the very things that make you want to say, fuck all of this. I can't stand this shit. I can't fucking stand it. So I'm going to use this as an example. Loving someone's tone of voice, but if all you hear them do is nag or talk about you or say crazy shit to you or whatever, you don't want to hear them say shit. The last thing you want to hear is their voice. But Moon and Taurus, you are missed. You are loved. That family, that financial stability, it's yours, baby. But don't block your blessings, okay? Please don't. That self-sabotage is real. That accountability is needed. It's real. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Keep creating. But what energy are you putting into your creations? I feel like to be a good representative of your creations. So I'm saying like this, I'm going to use this as an example. If you're building a brand, Moon and Taurus, or you built a brand or whatever the fuck, you are your first advertiser, your first worker, or your first whatever. Set a good example. Like, people not going, I'm going to say this, being a painter. It's like people can like your paintings, but if you're an ugly person, I'm not talking about outside, but your heart, like when you talk, it's negative or judgmental or whatever, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. Ain't nobody gonna buy shit from you because they don't want that energy to be in their home hanging on their wall. You feel me? Baby step. Or if you make music and you turn on act a certain type of way, don't nobody want that shit blaring through their speakers and going into, no, don't nobody want that shit, that bullshit a part of their consciousness. That's just real talk. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. You had Sight of Owl come out here. Seeing all things. So I feel like Moon and Taurus, you need to learn the balance, all right? Don't be so heavenly bound that you are no earthly good, okay? Don't demand things on earth when you're stuck here, which is fine. If it's up there, then it's stuck there, okay? But don't demand so much from earth if you not even here on earth. If you ain't putting in on nothing on earth. That don't make sense. That's foolish thinking. I love y'all. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Moon and Taurus. I do. I hope y'all enjoy these moon readings. They are a little bit more, I ain't gonna lie, like this shit is real. This shit is, yeah, like it's a different level of energy reading moon signs. I'm not gonna lie, it's a different energy. It's real personal and it's real, like, it may not be what you want to hear. It may not be no tea drama. I'm not no tea drama person because that shit I'm not interested in reading that shit. I'm interested in reading the shit that we need to handle for us to do the work and be our best self so we can be able to move how we want to move and have what we want to have, so we cannot be out here fucking projecting on people and shit. I read the shit that's gonna help us grow. okay? So if you're looking for tea and gossip and this and, oh, but I want to know about this person, I'm not the one for you because I don't care about them. Unless it's necessary and it's brought out to me, we will speak on it. Otherwise, no. Energy, okay? That's what we fucking read. That's what we reading. Whew. Let me stop. All right. I love y'all. Mind, body, and soul, I do. Okay? Follow no man for his journey is not your own. I love y'all as is, and I hope y'all love yourselves the same. Moon and Taurus, divine feminine, divine masculine. We better than the bullshit. And if it does not please you, period, and period, the fuck, yeah, peace, bye, deuce, whatever the hell, arrivederci, bye-bye, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, I don't give a fuck. It needs to go, period. Don't hold on to shit that don't want you. I love y'all. I see y'all later.